Hi guys, and welcome back to the Turf Doctor YouTube channel. Today we are going to be top dressing the lawn, and for reference it's currently the 8th of August 2024. So you can see the lawn is pretty well established now. The reason for top dressing, there's two reasons really. One, we used the soil that was already here on site to basically grow grass in. Wasn't fantastic, but like I said in previous videos, it works, it's fine. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. There's ryegrass as well. I know everyone said don't use ryegrass, but having worked with ryegrass for years, I know it's going to be absolutely fine. Secondly, we want to try and raise it up ever so slightly. So my plan originally was to have the turf flush with the sleeper edges. Now I'm probably not going to get it to that anytime soon. It's like 20 mil away, but if we gradually start raising up, ryegrass is really good. You can raise the crown of the plant, so you don't have to worry about those sort of things. We just keep building up, keep dressing it. Now I've got two different things that are going to be applying. One is sharp sand. So the reason I want to add sand, even though I've said the soil is really poor and nutrient deficient, I want to keep up those drainage properties. So to have those different materials within the surface really important. So it's only sprinkling of sand. And then the thing I want most is I've got a bag of compost. So I want the compost to hold on to those nutrients, hold on to the water. Obviously not over the winter months, that's when we come into those aeration programs and bits that we're going to be working on. But in particular now, when it's I say now, it's raining, but when it's really hot summer, we want to try and hold on to a bit of water and nutrients, especially around the crown and the roots of the plants. So aeration is going to help move that into the soil as well. But today's job is to get out there. Basically, I've got a little trowel. I'm going to go around and spread it around and then brush it in. Is pretty much going to be the job. There's not a lot else to it. You can put some water on after if you really wanted to water it down a little bit more, especially if you're going to cut like pretty soon after. You don't want to sand on the leaf, for example, because you don't want it going through your cylinder or even your rotary blade. It will start to blunt the blade a little bit. So I'm going to go and start cracking now. Just work through the process. First of all, I'm going to spread the sand first. Again, try and put it as evenly as possible, then I'll brush it in. And then secondly, I'll add the compost. I might even mix it up a little bit because I've got 2 bags of sand, 1 bag of compost. I might do sand, compost, sand. We'll see how it gets on really. It's more sort of reacting to how the turf is. We've got a few little lumps and bumps, only ever so slightly, where the ground's just undulates, just how it's settled. So ideally as well, I want to try and fill a few of those in, but I'm talking like 10 mil at most, like absolutely not noticeable to anyone. However, when I'm out there and playing in the garden with the cats or whatever, I'm sitting on the ground, I can see it, I can feel it. I want to try and alleviate that. It's just something, trying to take the lawn to the next level. This little area, not a joke lawn, it is a real lawn. Watch the rest of the videos. that is us done outside now, guys. I know you're going to have the same comments as usual. 1, why have you used what you've used? 2, it looks like a mess. You know, all the usual stuff. It's absolutely fine. It's grass. I do this every day. I've done it in major stadiums, golf courses, football clubs, everything. This sort of is a 10-day turnaround, which is fine for me because obviously won't be here for a little bit now at the moment anyway. So by the time we're back, it'll actually be quite nice. I put some seed down as well because I had a couple of areas, particularly down here, that was a little bit bare. And then there was a little bit along the top edge, which had just died off in the summer. I hadn't watered it enough. It's pretty shallow there because of the concrete underneath. So that's why I put more compost over there. So the keen-eyed among you would have seen that. You also would have seen that I typically put more sand on the shaded side as well. Again, just trying to adapt to the environments which have been created in these little areas. So obviously wetter that side, dry this side, more compost, more sand. Sort of trying to work it that way. I did find quite a few little bits in the compost though, so I'm not entirely happy with that. Obviously that's like premium grade, like the best of the best. I found, 2 or 3 sticks, and I found a couple of pieces of glass as well, which is obviously the biggest concern. Yeah, the only other thing I'm going to mention, I've watered it in. You don't necessarily have to do that. It's raining a lot at the moment. This is a sort of wet midsummer renovation. Obviously it's really dry. I wouldn't recommend doing this, but if you've got conditions like we've got, it's absolutely fine. And like I say, 7 to 10 days and you won't ever know we've done this. All this will be hidden and gone. And the seed that we put down as well in those areas will be germinating. It's ryegrass. It will only regrow from new seeds, so you have to overseed now and then, but a little bag will last you a year. So exactly, you don't need to go and do it all the time, just as and when you want, and it's up to you and your preference really. However you want the lawn looking, you do that work. It's absolutely fine. So thanks for watching, guys. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let us know if you want any more videos like this in the future. Irrigation, other sorts of top dressing, I don't know. You talk to us, you tell us exactly what you want us to do as videos. But check out our Amazon links in the video description as well. We've got some best fertilizers that we use, some grass seeds, some really good stuff. So yeah, it all helps support what we do here at the channel.